Great, get started. I told you a million times. I don't care. I know what I'm doing though. Do you? Yes.
This is gonna be so crowded.
Yeah. All right.
It's okay.
Are we recording right now?
We are recording.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone, and
You have to
welcome back to episode.
You have to speak hand distance away from the mic for it
15
to sound good. Not all the
Okay.
time. but
of
just
our
like-
wonderful, wonderful podcast.
Yes, we are so extremely crowded right now. We have two guests.
My friend Levi.
Hi.
And my friend
Yeah.
Julian.
Welcome to episode 15.
Our first guest for
Episode. Julian, you need to
while.
move way
Yeah.
closer to the mic.
Our first actual
What's up?
guests in a while.
Yay!
Our first actual guests in a while that I have no idea who they even are. So
They're not strangers, but
yeah, I mean technically they are to me. I've met them for the past like hour.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we went to McDonald's together, and then
yeah.
yeah, that's all of the things that we've done together. So
Yeah, so far.
Levi rode a scooter to McDonald's.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, I rode a scooter like halfway there, and then I switched.
To a bike
I switched to a bike.
because I let him use my bike.
Yeah.
Which is my bike.
And then all the way back from McDonald's, I had to ride a scooter, and it was pretty extreme.
And now
Yeah.
We're here.
There's like no what's it called? Like
Suspension.
suspension on the handles, so it's really bumpy.
Yes.
cue the hypothetical.
All right. Here we go. This is our famous hypothetical.
Oh no.
If you were in the middle of nowhere and you were driving a car, there is no cops, cameras, or anything for 100 miles around you. You came across a stoplight and it was red. Would you speed past the stoplight knowing that you could harm absolutely no one or anything? Or would you stop at the stoplight until it turned green?
I mean,
Why is there a stoplight there?
Exactly.
okay,
Is
so
there a reason?
No,
okay,
it's a
so
hypothetical.
really, so
It's the dumbest
Is-
hypothetical ever.
is there anyone else nearby,
No,
or is
there's-
it just
It's
me and the
It's
stoplight?
just you. It's just you.
Then I would go past the stoplight, obviously.
But like,
I mean,
why
I'd
would it
wait,
even be
right?
red in the first place?
Yeah.
Why would it exist?
That's
It
a good
doesn't
point.
matter. It's a hypothetical.
No, I'd wait because this seems suspicious.
What? No.
Right?
What? I'm so confused. Why would you wait though?
Like
That's exactly what I'm
stoplight
saying.
In the middle of nowhere.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
What do you
These
do?
two would stop at the stoplight and wait till it turns green.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Why? Why?
we're law-abiding citizens.
It's just not
You,
right to speed past it.
You drove a car today.
Yes.
Don't talk to me
I
about
did.
being a law-abiding citizen.
We
I
all
am.
drove a car.
Yeah,
The
for
three of
reference.
us. It was awesome.
Yeah, we all did.
No, well, not all of us.
Well, you two
Just-
drove.
and then you
I
like
kind of put you
were
guys
the
through hell.
amusement park conductor. Like,
You freaking
He
okay.
was kicking my chair, and I said, "Kick my chair one more damn time."
And he did
when
it, and he
did,
just
I
zoomed.
put the gas.
I
on.
literally screamed. I was terrified.
Oof. I would like to say that these two people we did sorry,
What?
we did not plan for them to be here at all, just saying.
Yeah,
Now they are.
it's
it's
just
literally
kind of happened.
Yeah, we were at McDonald's and then Robbie was like, Robbie, ask No, I mean Robbie was like to me, ask them if they want to be on the podcast.
Not what I said at all.
And then Diamond was like, so you want to be on the podcast? And they were like, oh yeah, sure. So here they are.
Here we
So
Yes.
so Julian and I were testing out this like D&D campaign thing, and so he heard Diamond's voice, and if it wasn't for him hearing like you shout,
You scream, Robbie!
and so
I was like,
if it wasn't
that
for
was
Julian hearing Diamond's voice, we probably wouldn't be here filming this podcast right now.
Yes.
Recording.
filming this podcast.
God
Let
dang
the
it.
record show that Levi he's filming.
Oh my God, stop.
He's filming his podcasts.
Yes.
Are you just eating fries? Like,
Maybe.
Cold fries. Didn't you say you had like 3 chicken nuggets in your backpack or something?
I don't have a backpack. They were stuffed in my pocket.
Were they protected?
Yeah,
Nope.
so well, okay, there were actually 4.
Yes.
Okay, and I like stuffed them in the fry box and like sort of closed the lid, so they were protected ish.
Enough.
Enough, yeah.
Have you eaten them yet?
Yeah, I
What did they taste like?
you're a vegetarian, you wouldn't know.
Right. That's why I'm asking you to describe to me right now on this podcast what chicken McNuggets taste like.
They tasted like chicken. And bread. I don't know what to say to you.
Cooked bread.
They have a very specific taste. It's hard to describe.
Exactly.
They're like
exactly.
crunchy.
Well, not crunchy, more like crispy, I guess.
No, crunchy.
Yes. All right. Well.
Oh yeah, at McDonald's. Speaking of McNuggets, Chris and Robbie got like these tiny ass.
I already ate Burger King. I didn't even want to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Still, they had these really tiny, like 4 McNugget thingies, and they were super tiny and adorable.
Because I don't eat a lot.
Adorable, like.
Literally adorable. And I swear I will stab you in the neck.
I think my dad's here.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna
Yay.
barge in here and be like, "Oh, you want some hot dogs?"
Once again, that happened
But
on an
it's not
earlier
Tuesday.
podcast. Also, these people have never seen our podcast before.
Okay.
Well, we saw like a couple minute clip before.
Yeah.
Diamond showed it to us. It's really boring.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he's here.
Our life work.
Robbie's father is here again.
Yeah. Is he gonna be angry?
I don't know,
All right.
Why would he be angry? I'm confused.
because he has no idea who you are.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But it's fine.
We'll explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
We'll
you
explain
do all-
live
you
on the
do all the
podcast.
Explaining.
No, it's your dad.
Yeah. Okay. And
Oh yeah, Chris has those things that you talk about, but we're not going to say the word because we can't start the.
next topic.
Dang it!
You ruin everything.
Okay.
We say that on like every podcast and it's annoying and I want to stop saying next topic. But anyways, next topic.
Come in.
Hi.
Okay, hi. These
Hi.
these are our friends,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
and we're also.
We are filming a podcast right now.
Yeah.
Did I interrupt?
No.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
I'm Levi.
Levi?
I'm
What's your name?
Julian.
I've seen you before. Somewhere.
Yeah, I went to school with Robbie.
Your face looks familiar.
We have to move the bed out so we could get more bodies in here.
I have to. Or Robbie has to shrink.
Robbie needs a new bed.
What'd you get
Oh, I
McDonald's
know. He
at?
definitely
What?
needs to.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
We walked to
New
McDonald's.
invention.
Who went there?
All of us?
Yeah.
Bobby, did you have any money?
Yes.
Oh, good thing.
What's the occasion? Where'd you get money? Did
Tomorrow's
you find it on the
payday for
street?
you, Robbie.
Did you know you're going to the dentist
Yeah, I
soon?
got the.
Did
I
Dad
don't
tell you?
care.
You're going very soon.
I don't care.
You will. I'm just giving you a heads
They're
up.
gonna drill all 18
Bob, don't tell him.
all over your brain. You know, tell them. Have you ever had dental work done?
No, just let him be, okay? So, what do you say to me, Robbie? Did
Hi.
you miss me today? You didn't get to see me all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed you.
Can I hear the words?
I missed you.
Oh my gosh, where's my hug?
Um.
Can't do
He
it right now.
stopped.
This happens like every day we come over to his house, by the way.
Yes. Like I said, we're different parents. We're weird, but
We
know
check
it.
out and make sure things are right.
No, y'all are lovely.
I ask you this every day. Don't you need air in here?
Are you guys hungry?
We would like to have
We
the
went to
fans on,
McDonald's.
but
We're good.
we would like to have them on. But when they're on, it gets picked up by the microphone and people don't like
Oh,
it.
the air. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys got a plan, so I just wanted to say hello.
Oh yeah, we're back.
Yeah, the audio cut out.
back.
Sorry.
He said it again, filming the podcast.
Yeah, I said it on purpose to make you mad.
You'd like us to think that, wouldn't you?
Okay, anyway, next
Alright.
topic.
All right.
Okay.
If we ever make
Seems
merch, I
though we're
swear that's
getting
gonna
the
be a
gist of
sticker.
this.
Just a,
Yeah.
just a
That's
shirt.
that's gonna be our like if we ever get like popular enough to start having merch. That's gonna be the first thing. Next topic on stickers, shirts, everything, hats, pins.
And also hashtag Robbie sucks.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's also a thing because Robbie ruins a lot of things all the time, every day that we record. So we
But
just
we still love him.
yeah. So we made the hashtag
Do we?
Robbie sucks thing.
Hashtag.
Hashtag. Because on episode 3 or 4 we were gonna record, but then Robbie tried to do this prank where he switched out everyone's roles and like icons on Discord so we'd all be confused. he did that for like 2 hours when we were supposed to be recording.
It wasn't 2 hours.
It was
like
an hour
10 minutes.
It was an hour and a half, Robbie.
Also, in the beginning, he always used to go to eat in Mexican restaurants.
I
Yeah.
didn't help that.
The first episode, he was eating fortune
I'll
cookies.
cut you some slack for that.
All right, what's the next topic?
yeah, just
We have to bash Robbie every single episode.
yeah.
But now it's gonna be hashtag Diamond Sucks because
Yeah.
'Cause you've ruined.
'Cause
the
I have a
past-
life.
You've ruined the past at least like 30
5.
because I have a life.
It's been like a month and a half since the last time we've gotten you on a podcast before.
Because I have a life.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
angry at me because I have a.
What's the next topic, everybody?
This is
Trying
what
to
we
get the
talk
next
about every day.
You want to
topic.
eat this too?
Slurp it up.
For reference, Julian's eating. He's about to eat
Tangy.
McDonald's
Tangy mustard.
tangy honey mustard.
Tangy.
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 Kanji.
Same
Tangy.
thing.
Weird.
Are you just like eating that raw?
Okay, what's
I've done that before.
what's the next topic, everyone?
It's I don't know.
No, next topic. That's the
you
end of the podcast. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, 10-minute podcast.
yeah.
We'd be going on for like
2 minutes.
Well, we were going on till 12.
yeah, it's 12 minutes now.
Wah!
All right, do any of you have anything to say?
What's your favorite video game?
Rocket League.
Of course it is.
His favorite is Beat Saber.
It's either
Yes, Beat
yeah.
Saber and
Wait, do you have a
Terraria.
VR headset?
Yeah,
What? I
I have
thought
the
you
Oculus
wanted-
Rift.
I thought you said
Fancy.
oxygen not included.
I have like a top 5 favorite games. Oxygen not included. GTA San Andreas, Subnautica, Beat Saber,
Mustard is disgusting.
Beats not included.
Beats. Oh yeah, I made
You
this
get used to it.
picture. Have any of you heard of Oxygen not included before?
I've heard of it.
I've not heard
I've
of it.
heard of it, I've never played it.
All right, let's see.
Of course you've heard of it. Chris talks about it all the
Oh
time.
I
yeah,
saw like a couple Markiplier Let's Plays when it was still in beta.
Is
yes,
it still in beta?
No, it's released.
yeah, it's released now.
I saw a thing on Steam. It's like, oh, it's released now.
I made
and
this
I'm like,
picture.
Look at how much I care. Beats not included.
Yes,
Well, yeah, because Chris is basically just a technologically savvy genius human.
yes.
Has anyone here played Stardew Valley?
No, I haven't.
It's a good game. It's a good game. It's nice
I
and
couldn't get
calm.
into watching it.
I know that none of you have, but have any of you here
I have.
played Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, I don't have money. Except I bought
Neither do
Stardew
I.
Valley, so that's it. Never
Okay,
mind.
my turn.
I have Google
have
Play. Go
You
ahead,
must get
sorry.
Any
closer
of
to
you,
the
uh,
mic.
Have
Like
any of
Mike.
you ever played Minecraft?
Yes.
Have any of you ever heard of this game? It's kind of new.
Pretty obscure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Minecraft.
yeah, I'm actually pretty good at
Are
it.
you guys? Yeah, Robbie's like the biggest
I-
Minecraft nerd in the world.
yeah.
And speak closer to the mic.
For reference, did everyone here go through like a Minecraft phase in 5th grade?
No.
Yes.
Yes,
Wow.
I have.
Fine.
We've all went through Minecraft phase before.
Yeah, just
Robbie's
not in
having his
5th
right
grade.
now.
Robbie is still in his Minecraft phase.
Yeah, for like the
So
past
am
3
I.
years.
It's just kind of like, I mean, never mind.
I don't even play survival.
What about Portal? I didn't play Portal, but I went through this like big Portal phase, like Portal 2 and stuff. It was.
Did you even play the game?
Like a
I
month
know.
ago?
I've never.
I've only ever played Portal 2 to completion.
There's a lot of games I haven't played, but I still love with all of my heart.
We
Oh,
just-
really?
Like
You
Detroit Become Human.
No,
Oh my
I've started to
God.
play Detroit.
I
Become
saw,
Have you finished
I saw
it?
the
No.
Jacksepticeye let's play.
Yeah,
of
every
it.
single day it'd be like, come on, 11 a.m. upload already.
Same.
We haven't done game hour in a while.
Yeah, Robbie.
Game Hour.
Yeah.
How is that
is
my fault?
No, I wasn't gonna say that was your fault,
Okay,
Robbie. I
what
said
is-
we did Game Hour like
What
a
is
couple
Game
days ago.
Hour?
Let me
Game
do
Hour's-
Game Hour.
Game Hour is just a stream that we do for an hour where we play games and stuff.
Oh yeah,
me
I
do
forgot
game
we did
hour.
Rocket League.
Yeah,
I want a
Robbie.
Game Hour.
Shut up.
Rocket Weed.
I was thinking
You
of
stop that. God. Stop. I'm going to kill him. Julian's like stroking my, like the inside of my elbows and stuff. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh my God! Remember earlier in D&D when you
gotta
freaking
get me
stabbed
back.
yourself with the elbow,
I cut off like, okay.
and then you shoved
Indeed.
your dagger in it to try and get more blood out. Okay, for reference.
To be clear. Oh my God.
you say that and people don't
Stop
know.
saying this on the podcast. We were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, he didn't do this in real life,
and
At least we hope not.
in the campaign,
but you'll never know.
Yeah.
it's like a freaking Stranger Things inspired one, and we were in this place called the Vale of Shadows,
That's
and
correct.
we met this princess, and she's
That's
like,
correct.
"Yo, I am the proudest princess."
the proud princess.
I am the proud princess, and I know everything.
And then I asked her, I was like, okay, so when I was like 6 years old, I was eating this bowl of cereal, right? And there was this other cereal piece that looked a little bit different, and I think it might have been bird poop, but I don't know.
And then she was like, yeah, it was bird poop.
It's like, oh, I ate bird poop, I knew it.
Anywho, we're on a quest, all of our characters, to defeat the 𝗕𝗏𝘁 for the king. Sir Tristan. Sir Tristan, and,
Well, I mean, it's Sir Tristan now.
Sir Christian, and we're on this quest, and so the proud princess is like, yo, to defeat him, there was like this whole complicated thing, but you gotta get a demigorgon. You gotta get the blood of a demigorgon, and then that'll...
I said demigorgon, I said
Levi's just breathing into the microphone.
So
No, man.
you had to collect the blood from a monstrosity.
Yes. And the
the
closest
Demigorgon was the only
monstrosity
available
was
one.
the... Oh, yeah. And so... But to get the demigorgon there, you had to get blood, right? And so Levi's character decided, instead of, like, you know, cutting his hand or, like, cutting his arm, he cut the skin off of his elbow. And
Sorry, wait. Can we get Levi to tell us why he did that?
Okay, so the reason is, like, I don't like it when like characters in movies need blood and they cut their hand, because
Oh yeah.
the hand is like the most important part of the body. Well, like, and it has the most important, the most pain receptors in it. But if you cut your elbow, it'll feel less.
And then we were
Pain.
just like,
It's thicker though, so you'd have to like cut pretty deep though.
and we were like, what about the neck,
I don't want to slit my
chest,
throat.
the stomach?
Nuts.
That sounds like the most painful thing of all.
Right?
And then I'm like, and then yeah, he cuts the skin off his elbow, right? And he freaking sticks his dagger in his elbow,
Try and get,
digs
like,
around
And
it.
just like
Blood
kind of
out of
just
there.
He did a luck
Not how you
check.
pull blood out of a wound.
He did a luck check to make sure he didn't actually, like, you know,
Kill himself.
yeah.
and I got barely.
And
out
I
of it.
just cut my hand,
Just barely.
or my character just cut their hand, because I'm like, wow, dumbassery.
And your character was fine. Is that correct?
Yeah, I literally just wrapped it up with my character's shirt. I like cut it off and wrapped up my character's hand. So yeah,
We should play D&D on the podcast.
Yes.
We should do
I mean,
that.
there are
we have
several.
to teach them the basic rules.
I mean, there are way too many D&D podcasts already, but
There are
okay.
not.
there are.
I mean,
Like
we've never
4.
done it before.
Some would argue
Four
there's not enough.
podcasts.
There are 4 good D&D podcasts.
Critical Role, Adventure Zone.
There's the College Humor one. That's not a podcast, but it's good.
Stop breathing into the mic.
YouTube
I'm
series.
not.
I'm not.
Why?
Ooh, recently I found out that this Blue Yeti microphone
Is
is
the worst.
the worst microphone to actually be using for a podcast.
You wanted to buy it so
I know.
quickly.
I know.
Like,
Stop.
I told
No.
you
We had the
to
same
wait,
idea.
And like, you
did.
just bought it instantly with your own money.
Pull it
I
out.
know.
I'm just like,
You know, they can
Don't
hear
touch
that.
the pop filter.
They can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's the bad part of the mic. You're killing everybody's ears right now.
all right.
All right.
Stop.
That's also the problem. This has like way too high of a frequency, so you can hear
Marijuana.
everything.
If you bought,
We need to get
better
one of those
mic-
like lapel mics that like clip onto our shirts so we can
Yeah.
do stuff.
If you
Yes.
bought the mic that
All
like the
5
other
bills
podcasters use,
Yeah.
wouldn't we be able
I mean,
to
they're
have
really
like a
cheap
fan
on
on?
Amazon.
The
The one that
was
showed me this
$50 or
morning.
with the Shore
50.
one? Yeah, I mean, I guess, but
You
that
could have bought a mic that was $50.
yes,
And
that's
he decided to rush into buying this.
no, because I
100
didn't. Because all right, every single person on YouTube always says the Blue Yeti microphone is a really good microphone for the price,
It's a
$100.
good starter.
Yes, it's a good starter, but there are so many other microphones that are good for actually podcasting that are 50 times cheaper. I regret getting this one.
$2.
$2.
Yeah, you people are too good at doing math. I didn't even think about that, but yes, still.
I am in 11th grade math.
Stop.
They're actually both really smart.
there's-
I'm like,
All right, all right. I'll stop bragging.
There's answering questions and then there's bragging, buddy.
I'm like 4th grade level math.
I'm
I'm
terrible
like
at math.
average math.
I'm surprised I'm not still in general math.
I might be like 10th grade.
I'm good at math, but I'm terrible
got
at English.
into
Like
10th
I
grade
can't write an
math.
essay.
I'm great at
Only
English, but I'm terrible at
because-
math.
Wait, we should team up
Same.
and be the
I'm just-
ultimate
Right?
duo.
Anyway, no.
I don't know.
only got into 10th grade math because I failed the 11th grade math test. If I would have taken the 10th grade math test, then I would be in 9th grade math. But I cheated the system.
Whoa.
Good luck, buddy.
But yes, speaking about the microphone,
I can't believe you.
so the pod. Don't you dare touch that! No,
Stop.
all
If we
right.
had the $50 mic, wouldn't we be able to like not have to speak like 1
Yes!
inch away?
Stop rubbing my elbows again.
Every single microphone in the world, you can speak like 3 or 4 feet away from it, and it sounds perfectly fine. But with the stupid blue Yeti,
It doesn't work.
yeah, we have to speak like 2 inches away from it to actually sound good.
That's right.
Yes, and
Yummy.
yeah, but there's these microphones that I want to get. The Shure something,
Just give me this mic.
but I
and,
think
like,
they're each $200.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a lot of dollars.
Yeah.
Buy the $50
For 4
one.
microphones, it's a lot of dollars, but for the $50 ones, that's still $200.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pay for it?
Who?
What's the next topic?
I'll give you like $50 and then you
Chris,
can the
topic.
Yeti.
Where is your touching it that MP4?
Touch it. Okay.
Okay,
it's in-
I'm now gonna
Oh.
be in charge of the
Put it in
podcast.
the listeners. Yeah.
No.
Why'd you move the mic?
Stop.
He did.
Chris is
Robbie.
gonna kill you.
Just stop touching the
wasn't me.
microphone.
I'm
Don't
trying
touch
to-
it at all.
I'm trying to find it so I can show them what happens when you touch the mic.
Yes. Hold on, I'll find it.
He can.
I mean, we'll find out
Found it.
later, right?
Die! No!
Stop.
Okay.
This is what.
Don't you stop! You're touching it.
That's what happens, except freaking loud and in your earbobs.
Yeah. Earlobs.
Earbobs.
Earbobs. That's what they're called, not earbobs.
Ah!
Earbobs.
Okay, what's the next topic?
Next topic.
Chris?
Next topic is our Discord server.
What?
Oh yeah, we have a Discord.
What's
Oh, yeah,
the
we have-
link?
yeah, we do.
I want to join.
I was about to say I'd send you the
I'll
link, but I
join
don't
your
even have.
Discord.
I
any of
have
your
the
contact
link. I'll give it
information.
to you right now. You are so uneducated on the Discord.
though.
How are you gonna send it to both of these two?
To them.
Levi, can you describe the image you just pulled up to the listeners of this podcast, please?
No.
I like how you two are like, you like are actually good at doing podcasts. Like you,
We've been doing podcasts
I
for
have
months.
like you,
experience.
like you realize that people can't see pictures, so you're like, describe the image, and you actually speak close to the mic, and it's like I took these two like 50 years to learn that, and they
I
still
mean,
speak
I've
around
made
80
some
miles away.
podcasts
He
before
does-
that
he
He
does-
failed.
speaks 80 miles away. I'm
does-
right here.
What do you want me to just be like this the entire podcast?
Robbie.
So
God,
Right where
I'm
you are
used
right
to
now?
I'm not
For
professional.
reference, they
going
both
to
do radio
murder
shows. So,
your
Yeah.
arse.
on the radio.
So far, you two have been like the most competent people.
I am join server.
I-
Wait, why do you guys have just a bunch of random voice channels for you only?
Wait, what? Can they can see those?
They can see
Yeah.
it, they can't join it. That's
Okay.
what I said.
I
it to.
can't join it.
Okay, good.
Channel locked.
Yeah, I locked all the channels.
Locked.
I locked all the channels that like only we can access, but like I made it
So
so
way to
that
make
they
them-
still show.
So
Do you
wait a
want them not to be shown?
yeah, no, because
But
then
why?
in the future, people will be like, what's in that one? What's in this one? Then I'll be like, nothing. Shut up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I want to happen.
What to talk about now?
Hold on, just hold on a
The
second.
meaning of life.
Yeah, what's the meaning of life for you two?
42.
No, that's the answer to life,
sorry.
universe, and
42.
The meaning of life is 69.
I wish that
That's funny.
that was the scene in the movie.
That's funny. Movie.
Yeah, you know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Movie. It's a book. Okay, it was originally.
So
It was originally a radio show. Did you guys know that?
I did know
Hitchhiker's
that.
Guide to the Galaxy was originally a
I didn't
radio
know
show.
that.
the movie where the
Oh yeah, Chris doesn't read
How
books.
many-
yeah, I don't read books at all. Like
How
I've
many,
read 2 books.
series did the radio show cover?
I don't make no.
4.
Alright.
Chris has all of the things in his brain. So.
Yeah. All right.
Trivia.
Okay, what's
You know, on this podcast, it's regular for us to not upload them, and look at how many topics I've been. Stop touching me!
Okay,
Look at how many we've said over the past like 2 months.
half of those
between you.
half of those topics are probably
All right,
pointless.
here's the topic I just came up with, or I'm going to come up with in a second.
Why did you like
Alright.
scroll all the way down on the podcast? Like
What
topics?
is?
Why don't you just go down the list?
Don't touch my phone.
Okay, just ignore my question.
Yes.
What is your favorite color?
Pink.
Blue. If not, if you couldn't tell already.
Yeah.
That's just
The listeners can't see in your room.
Yeah.
But for reference, Robbie has a blue light strip around his desk that is a flimsy table.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make my entire room blue.
Don't touch the water.
Blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die.
This is cliche, but my favorite color is rainbow.
My favorite color is also blue. What's your favorite color, Levi?
My favorite color is purple.
Yeah,
What's your
same.
favorite
That was my
idea?
second. You just
Ryan's
said
being
pink.
I know.
Pink.
I have 3 different favorite colors: cyan, purple, and pink.
Cyan?
Cyan,
What are you, British?
Blue.
No.
It's
Cyan.
like blue.
I know
No,
what
it's
cyan
not.
is. It's like blue
Cyan
and
is
purple.
the cyan,
blue and
magenta,
green.
and yellow are the actual primary colors. What you were taught in kindergarten is wrong.
No, that's the printer
Well, like
colors.
everything we were taught
No,
in
it's
kindergarten is
correct.
wrong.
Cyan, yellow, and
You want to know
magenta.
why?
Those are the printer colors.
You want to know why cyan, magenta, and yellow are the primary colors?
Because printers.
Because you can make red with cyan and magenta.
Yeah, or you can make cyan with red and
You
blue and-
can't
blue
make
and
cyan.
green. With blue and green. You can make that.
That's
how
turquoise. It's different.
turquoise. Turquoise. Are you turquoise?
I'm actually being serious.
My favorite
No.
color is turquoise. All right.
My room is now blue.
Levi can only stay for like 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I have to go soon.
Yeah,
In
sadly.
1 minute.
Oof.
It's
I'm
already
not
been, like,
sure.
30. Yeah, it's already been 30.
Oh God.
Julian.
Hey, my mom hasn't called me, so
What-
I can stay for longer.
Okay. What are you gonna do after we're done recording this podcast?
Leave.
Really? Okay.
I don't know.
As if right on cue.
Probably gonna listen
All right.
to
His mom
more episodes
just
of
called.
the podcast.
But why do you not believe me
It's
that cyan,
perfect.
magenta, and
All
yellow
right.
are the friggin' primary colors?
No one
Turquoise.
disbelieves you.
Because
Okay, it's just that you're wrong.
It's just
I'm
like,
correct.
No,
Okay.
it's
And
just
thinking about it,
like
I'm not
when
sure if you're
people
right,
learn
actually.
New things, they just get sad.
Okay, I have to go
Also,
soon
purple doesn't exist.
in like a minute.
Okay.
Purple exists.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have its
So
own
it's not
wavelength on the visible
weird
light
and
spectrum.
he's
What about-
Because it's a
entering my house
combination of
alone.
colors. That's what.
what do you say about how infrared light is also purple when you put it up to a camera?
Are we gonna test that?
Yeah,
What's
right
the-
now.
oh,
Open your
God, wait,
Face
what?
ID. Look.
Face id. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
okay.
you can't see that in real life though.
No, you can't even see that on the podcast. So all
Yeah,
the listeners
yeah.
are gonna be like,
Oof.
"What's happening?" All right, I have to go in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Let's get the most out of it right
I
now.
would
Go
like to be a
with him
guest
so that,
later
like,
on this podcast.
Yes.
Michael
That
Myers
sounds
doesn't kill him
fun.
or something when he goes to my house.
This is so like
Because Michael Myers
I'm not
lives
going
in,
in
my
your
basement.
house.
Fancy.
You don't have a basement. You live in a condo.
Shut up, Levi.
Just record in the.
His
I have
address
a
is
basement and
beep.
Michael Myers lives in it, so do
You
not
don't have a
come to
basement.
my house.
The basement's just the trash can thingy.
my
The trash
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
That's my bedroom.
What do your parents work as?
My mom is a
My mom is a post office clerk.
professional.
And
YouTuber?
My dad,
Yes.
and my dad occasionally drives rich people to the airport or picks them up from the airport in their own cars.
Okay.
Or he works at a hotel as like a hospitality human.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay,
I
my
gotta
dad's a
go.
dinosaur.
Bye.
That's
Yeah.
where we're gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Both of
Both
you.
of
are
you?
leaving?
It was
You both are leaving. Wait.
You both.
Probably go, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Bye.
Hopefully we can do
See
this
you
again.
all on Monday.
Yep.
Or
Oh my
sooner.
God.
Maybe not Monday because we have
Monday.
school.
See
We
you
also
tomorrow.
upload.
Yeah.
5 days tomorrow.
Yeah, because aren't we doing the campaign tomorrow?
You can't come here tomorrow.
That's right. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah. You,
Hi, our guest left.
you get the fries off
Oh
the
my
floor.
god, there's nothing in there. Yeah, blink at me aggressively.
Robbie lifted my leg and he just found like the smallest piece of fry. piece of fry.
Let's go down to the river.
Well, right now we're recording a podcast.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Let's bring
yeah.
let's bring
You
the.
touch that microphone.
Sorry. Let's just bring the microphone. You just
You'll
made
get-
me touch it.
I
You're
know.
gonna classically condition him by screaming
Let's
at it
just
so
like
much.
bring the mic down.
Should
to
we get a
the-
spray bottle for Robbie? Just
Yes, like actually.
Let's bring the microphone down to the river. and
that's
record
not a
down there.
thing we can do.
Laptop.
Robbie,
Listen,
are you
dumbass.
like okay? Hold on. Are you
I'm
serious?
not.
Okay, you better not. Or else I'd punch you. We've been doing this for 15 episodes now. You know very well that we can't take the microphone down to the extremely noisy river.
Otherwise, everyone will freaking die.
It's just like, oh, hey guys, welcome to episode 15. And then the rest of the sound is just...
So are we gonna go down to the river after this podcast?
Yeah,
Probably.
Let's talk about the river adventures that we
Oh
have
yeah,
had.
hold on. First, I want to talk about how I got here and how it was extremely confusing and how my dyslexia is actually off the charts.
Can we pause this?
Charts.
Can we pause this for 1 second? I'm really thirsty and I can't
Oh,
talk.
I'll keep going. Just go get a drink.
No, I want to hear the story.
Oh, okay.
Let's just pause.
We'll wait.
Just talk about like a filler topic real quickly.
Filler topic.
So Robbie's going to the dentist tomorrow.
Yeah, this is, oh my god, this podcast is,
It's all over the place.
yeah, it's becoming ridiculous. Speaking of that, I'm thinking of unlisting every single video on the channel that isn't a podcast.
Why?
And I'll have a playlist with all the unlisted videos so they can still watch them if they wanted to. What do you think?
No.
Okay. I just think it's like, it's too...
Sorry, my phone vibrated on my foot and it was the weirdest sensation ever and it felt like I was
Right.
dying.
Well,
Anywho, continue.
I'm
sorry.
back.
what was I saying?
Yeah, what were you saying?
You were thinking of unlisting all of the videos that aren't podcasts and putting them in a playlist so that people can still watch them. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
Why not put all of our past streams in a
past dreams?
streams?
They are in a...
No, they're not. They're all public. Put them unlisted and put them in a folder.
That's literally...
That's basically what I was saying, but we still have other videos.
And put them in a different playlist.
Okay.
the random BS and then streams.
Yeah, we have a playlist already that's unlisted videos.
Dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams.
Dweebs.
All right. Anyways, back to my story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Chris's dyslexia is off the chart apparently.
Oh my actual god, Robbie! Like you're doing this to make me angry.
Also, he doesn't open his sodas all the way.
Yeah.
He opens them like slightly, and it makes me.
I like it like...
Okay.
It only slightly annoys me. Anywho, Chris.
So this morning, I was taking a shower to get ready to go to Robbie's house.
And he took like a 30-minute shower.
I took a 30-minute shower because I was taking my time, and when I was in the shower, I was wondering, I wonder if I'll miss the bus if I stay in here for too long, because I didn't check the bus times before I got in. So after I got out of my 30-minute shower, I looked at the bus times, and it said next bus in 11:49
and 11
at 11:49. Then I looked at the clock and I was like, "What? 11:48?" And then I was like, I put on my clothes in like 0.2 seconds and frantically tried to look around the house for all of my stuff, and I ran to the bus stop, and the bus wasn't there. So I was just like, maybe the bus is late. So I walked back to my house, and I looked at the clock again,
and it was 10:48.
and it was actually 10:48. And so I had an entire hour to get ready, and I was like, well, all right then. And yeah, and when I got on the bus, I thought the bus was going to a place that wasn't the place it needed to be, so I got scared. Because
he doesn't know about, like, you know, the thingy up top of the bus, like, he's supposed to get on Fort Valley East, but, like, he doesn't look at that.
No, I did look at it. It said Valley East, and I was like, this should be going the right place. But then the bus had, like, 1 million teenagers on it and was branded with BMHS.
And it was going to Freedom Park.
Yeah, and it was going to it said on the thing, going to Freedom Park, and I was like, something about this doesn't feel right, but it's okay because Robbie's dad can probably just pick me up and it's fine. And the bus is probably already going to go to Avon Station, but I was just still skeptical.
And then he messaged me, I'm like, Chris, the bus isn't just going to abandon you at Freedom Park.
Yeah. And that's the story of how I got to Robbie's house today.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess we
pretty
need
fun.
to teach Chris how to use a bus.
Yeah.
How to use a bus in general.
Just teach me how to drive.
Anyways, speaking about, like, before we got to the story.
That's your parents' job.
Yeah.
Before we got to the story.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know, but hold on, sorry. I want Angel to draw the thumbnail for this podcast to just be Julian Julian and Levi just walking out as we're waving goodbye, and it's like, all right, continue.
When we were down at the river, Diamond was like saying like that Chris and I might as well be brothers.
Yeah, we're way too close, like friends.
We also like annoy each other
Constantly.
And, like, yeah. like in a brotherly way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically are brothers.
Yes.
Like,
It's like
before we told the story, like that just made me think, wow, this is something a stupid brother would do.
we've actually reached like brotherly relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Cause
That means if either of you have kids
What?
or adopt kids,
Oh.
that you are definitely going to be like Uncle Chris or Uncle Robbie.
Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob.
Just call me Uncle Bob. Wait, that's my dad.
Uncle Bob. You're right. Robbie's dad is Bob.
And I'm Rob. And that's Chris. And his dad's name is Chris.
Yeah. I have a topic that's just written down that says Sunday and Tuesday. Like what did we do in those 2 days?
I don't know.
We hung out on Tuesday and we hung out on Sunday.
What happened on Sunday?
We went down to the river.
Angel's here Sunday, right?
Oh yeah. Sunday.
You want to talk about the river now?
Yeah, hold on. We recorded the podcast on Sunday last week. We recorded the first podcast, 14.
Don't mind me.
Then afterwards, we all despised each other. We were like, "Fuck you!" And we were like, "No!"
Not like that, but like we were all just irritated with each other, and I was like, you know
Yeah.
what?
I'm pretty sure I did
'cause
say
of the-
fuck you though.
Yeah,
All right.
It was like me and Robbie were arguing, and then you were like,
Yeah, I
something
was-
like it's like Robbie's fault, but then no, it's mostly Chris's fault.
I said it
And
was
then
both
Angel
of
was
y'all's
just
fault.
there, like,
Yeah, you said it
guys.
And yeah, and Angel was just like,
So like,
and then Robbie was like, let's just go to the river. And
No, okay, so basically we recorded one podcast, and then after like that I was like, ugh, nobody watches these podcasts.
Yeah.
This is like such a waste of time. Like I hate doing this. I don't want to do this.
he had depression.
yeah.
And then like,
After you said that, the
I'm sorry.
the couple days after you said that just like ruminated inside of my brain, and I felt depressed.
no.
I know. I have an extremely weak brain. Whenever anything like that happens, I'm just like, what is the point? No one watches this. No one enjoys this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
How do you survive on YouTube?
I don't.
How do you plan on doing this as a career?
I know. That's why. Okay. None of you know this, but I had an old channel. I mean, actually, a lot of you probably know
None
this.
of you know this. I had an old channel.
I had an old channel called Eat My Insides, and
That was a joke.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would post memes and stuff and stupid little edited videos, and that channel went on for like I think around almost a year, like 11 months. And then I ended the channel abruptly because I just like I couldn't think of anything left to do. And I'll get more into it later, but like yeah, I just ended the channel, and everyone was like, "Why don't you post anymore?" I was like, "I don't know." And yeah, and I ended the channel because I was super depressed, and then I started a new channel, and it lasted 2 months, and
2 whole months?
yeah, and then I also ended it because that was like the most depressed I've ever been about YouTube before. And yeah, and here we are with I Dreamt the Wrong Time, and I'm trying to prove to myself that I can have a channel that will last more than a year. I'm not going to end I Dreamt the Wrong Time because I don't feel like anyone watches anymore, because that's exactly the kind of attitude that kills a lot of young channels.
Because you're gonna say young people. Just kills them.
Nobody
kills
likes
their
me anymore.
ego.
Yeah, but yes, I Dreamt the Wrong Time is not going to end until it has a proper ending.
Like what kind of ending?
Like an ending where we're all like, all right, well, we're all really old now, and
We're all 30.
yeah,
We're like 12. I mean, we go back in time.
we've all reversed age. It's time to end the podcast, guys.
Oh, God.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna end it when we go to like California?
I remember being 12. That was terrible.
No, I want the channel to end once I have my actual channel, 𝗷𝗵𝘃𝗶𝘀𝗀, that I want to
Wait.
make when I'm 18. And the podcast might still even go on when I'm making my own personal stuff. But it's just like, Diamond will be in New York, me, Mikaila, and Robbie will be in California.
Hollywood. Maybe not.
LA productions.
You're not going to be able to afford an apartment in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Unless it's like really, really shit.
We'll pretend. We'll pretend it's Hollywood, but we'll be in like San Diego.
San Diego.
That's like 3 hours
I know.
away.
Wait, is San Francisco in California?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I had to make sure.
It's the second like biggest city in California.
But isn't it like a long time away from LA?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, it's like 3 hours,
Yeah.
4 hours.
That's where Mikey lives, I think.
Wow.
But
Where,
oh yeah,
just invaded
San Francisco.
towns.
I think I've said this on the podcast before, but San Francisco is the gayest city like in the world.
no wonder Mikey lives there.
Yeah.
You might want to cut that out.
No, keep it in.
Fine. So
Go.
Chris and I are gonna like move to California, and we're gonna pretend that we live in Hollywood, but we're gonna live like just right next to Los Angeles, where it's like a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But then we're just gonna pretend like we live right next to the Hollywood sign and point at it every single day with our fake billboard in our backyard.
We'll build a fake billboard on top of our apartment
3D
building.
printed billboard.
Yeah, it'll be a thing in the future.
You should learn how to use a 3D printer.
I mean, you just have to make a 3D model of a thing, and then
Yeah, but that's harder than it seems.
I've made a
cask.
I've tampered with 3D modeling before, and it's kind of easy. I mean, stop. It's kind of easy once you get the hang of it. It's just that like it's very time consuming, just like art.
So digital art.
Yeah, art, editing, those things.
Anything you love to do.
Yeah, they're easy to me, but they're so time consuming. It's probably
Yeah.
it's easy because I just really love doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the river now. We've been trying to talk
Yeah,
about this for
sorry.
the past 15 minutes.
You know what I just thought of? Have you considered, like, if YouTube doesn't go how you want it, you could become an editor for
Yeah.
someone?
My philosophy is backup plans shouldn't exist, because if you have even the slightest disbelief in
I
yourself,
know you told me this like a
the
while ago.
slightest disbelief in yourself, that even the thought of you needing a backup plan will absolutely fuck you over.
That's exactly what he told me in like April or something.
Yeah, that's why you have to have 100% confidence.
I didn't have confidence,
I
and I'm
can't do
glad I
that.
didn't, because otherwise that would have been the worst
Over
thing ever.
the past like 3 years, I've conditioned myself to just be this way.
I think backup
That's why-
plans are useful.
That's why I was so can I talk about the thing that we did?
What thing did what? Oh
no.
I'll cut that out. So, but I will talk about it very vaguely. Me and
We did art.
yes, we did art, and we
Ah.
went to Home Depot to get stuff, but we couldn't afford it, and so we got these really stupid.
Don't call our paint marker stupid.
We got these really cool, amazing paint markers, and then we were gonna make an I drew at the wrong time thing, but then it was really dumb because it was super small and gross.
this.
No, I thought it was gonna be super bad, but it was actually pretty cool. And I was so depressed because it's like,
Yeah, we were walking out of the store, and Chris was like, "Oh, this is
yeah,
really disappointing."
because I've conditioned myself so heavily, so it's like, if you're going to do anything, it has to be the best that you can do, and if it isn't, then you have failed. And that's what I've taught myself for the past couple of years.
So, hi.
That's also kind of why I was getting slightly depressed after you said the stuff after episode 14.
We still haven't talked about the river.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, but still,
I thought
this
you
is
said
important
the
stuff.
rumor. I'm like,
The
what?
rumor.
What rumor?
The rumor. But yeah,
Let's talk about the river.
yeah.
Right.
Thought you were about to poke me.
Right.
Stop that.
All right, talk about the river. Talk about the river.
So basically, so what we were saying, yeah, like I was like that one day, that was like Sunday,
That one day, that was Sunday.
I'm Dr. Seuss. So we were like about to record a second podcast that day, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, and Robbie got depressed, and we were all super angry.
I wasn't depressed. I was just mad because I didn't want to record it at all.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, you know what? Let's just go down to the river. Like I know this cool spot down there, and like maybe it'll like
Lighten us all up.
Yeah, so we went down there, and we because it goes down there and it goes to this trail, but then to a certain point the trail just isn't managed anymore. So like you have to like kind of go on like rocks and like stuff.
Yeah.
But we went over there, and Diane was like, "Wow, this is magical."
Yeah.
And then and then the next day, was it the next day? Yeah, it was
I wasn't.
It was
I wasn't
either,
here. But
no, it was like Tuesday or something. Yeah, no, Monday.
Monday.
Mindy.
On Monday, Chris and I went the other way because there's left and then there's right. So we went like left the first day and then we went right the second day.
Yeah.
And then we kept going this one place and we found this epic waterfall and it was really cool.
Yes.
And then the next day we took Diamond there and it was magical.
Well, yeah. Robbie posted really cool pictures of us on Instagram that
Yeah.
you can't see.
Because Robbie's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
also like strong. Haha.
No.
He is strong stick.
Wow.
He just has
Strong stick.
He has really high muscle definition, but like me and Robbie are both probably of equal strength. He's
Oh, yeah.
also really thin,
Can
so
we
it
like
shows
do
more.
a arm comparison? I mean,
arm
Arm
comparison.
comparison.
You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean.
like comparison. Like
which
But y'all
which
were
one
about
is
to like
that?
arm wrestle. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we should do
yeah,
that.
I don't want to.
Oh, please.
No.
Let's just do it like
Do it.
real quickly.
Have you ever said
won.
how I don't want to bring down the mood, but have I ever told you that I've cried because of YouTube stuff before?
No.
No,
Really?
no.
Oof.
Stop that. Don't do that.
Okay. All right. Should I talk about it or no?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I just be like, don't.
Don't. All right.
Don't cry.
So basically, ever since like the mid eat my insides in mid eat my insides, I think in 2017, like mid 2017, I started realizing, wait a second, this YouTube thing, people do this for money, but they don't just do it for money. They do it because they like making content for other people to laugh and have fun watching and inspire other people. And once I realized that, I was like, oh my god, the power that I have at my hands right now could change so many people's lives. And so it was at that point where I was like, I have to become a YouTuber. I have to make content. I have to make all these amazing things so that other people can see them and maybe one day become just like me, and so they can be entertained and laugh every single day that I upload. And so once I had that mentality about YouTube, I was like, I have to be the best. And so I kept improving and improving. And I became really good at editing. I'm becoming even better at drawing every single day and other things, recording and stuff like that. But I'd post these things that I would work for hours and hours on, and so little people would see them, and I wouldn't get recognized for the hard work that I do in some of the edits. And whenever that happened, I'd just be like, well, what's the point? And then I'd be like, I just want people to see this so they can laugh at it, but no one's seeing it or laughing at it. And yeah, and then I'd be like,
Last year in like February through maybe I think April's when I ended or like stopped recording.
yeah,
I recorded on my like potato computer that I used to
Yeah.
have, a rotting piece of mold in my living room.
yeah,
And I didn't talk because I didn't have a good microphone and I sounded like a fool.
yes,
And so like I'd send the like 280p footage to Chris.
yeah,
And like it'd be at like 10 FPS or something.
yeah,
And then Chris would try and like make it 1080p and like maybe 30 FPS or something so it wasn't so bad.
yes,
And like it was just I wasn't even like, I used to be really good at Minecraft, but whenever I recorded and had like 10 FPS, it made it look really bad. So Chris just made it like funny. And I
Yes.
gained over like 200 subscribers from that. And people were like I went into games and people were like, hey, I saw your video, like you're really cool. I'm like, oh, thanks. And then like literally everybody unsubscribed to me or something.
Because then,
And I lost over hundreds of subscribers.
Yeah,
And then I
'cause-
just gave up.
because you stopped recording and stopped sending me videos to edit. But wow, I never knew that.
Never knew what.
I never knew that the things that I edited for you actually got you things.
Yeah, people were like, wow, your videos are so good. And I forgot, I don't think I ever told you. But like when I joined games, people were like, wow, I found your video like really funny. And I was like, aw. And I was going to tell you, but then I forgot.
Oof.
And then
well,
they all unsubscribed and I was like, you know what, whatever.
that would have been really helpful to know in that time of my life. So basically, conclusion is,
Don't
Don't-
try.
Don't,
I'm kidding.
don't, just be a YouTuber.
Don't follow your dreams, kids. I'm kidding. Don't. Don't listen.
The conclusion is be a YouTuber for the fun.
yes. But yeah, conclusion is, don't give up if it's something that you really love and believe that you can be good at, because you don't know. If you stop, you won't be able to ever know if it'll ever go anywhere in the first place. So you should just keep going with it until something happens. Right, but anyways, yes.
And then there's me.
But that's
I've done
cool. I'd like
basically
to
jack
have
shit on
RGB
YouTube.
fans.
Yes.
And I would only record when I'm like, this is a thing.
Oh yeah, Diamond used to post vlogs
Shitty, terrible vlogs that we're never going to talk about.
That were-
in what's it called?
vertically. They
Yeah.
were recorded vertically.
And Chris is like, yo, don't record vertically. And then I'm like,
I
but
have.
I like it.
Hold on. I have a video of that.
Yeah,
Can I
please
play it
don't.
real
Yeah,
do
quick?
please
not, do
find
not,
it.
do
Please
not, do
find
not,
it.
do not.
Did you delete your videos?
Maybe?
Do you still have your channel?
I don't think so.
My thingy got deleted. My channel got deleted from the school over the summer.
Oh, I think mine did too.
Rip. I remember I told you once. I think you posted your videos on your school account.
Yeah.
I was like, Diamond, you know that if you post them there, they're going to get deleted. Then you're like, well,
Same because I like don't care. No, do not.
Hold on, let me record.
Sick of
something.
sacrifice.
oh, my Moto Z.
You.
Not vertical, because that's what terrible people do.
You.
Do you mind? Yeah, I like how your entire channel is recorded vertically.
I like it. I like it.
Do a side-by-side comparison of my impression of that.
I
But
have.
I like it. But I like it. But I like it.
Disgusting young people.
I
We were
know.
so young,
We
and now
used
we're
to
gonna
be
be
youngins.
freshmans.
Yes.
Yep.
Freshmans.
That was in 7th grade, and now we're gonna be in.
Yeah, now we're gonna be in 9th.
Well, yeah, over the summer when Chris was making the Spotify, he was like, "Ugh, we're just disgusting 8th graders. Nobody would possibly want to listen to us."
Now we're
And I'm like,
disgusting
"Hey, we're
9th graders.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told him, and Chris was like, "Oh,
Oh,
In high school, hopefully we'll get more viewers and stuff.
probably
post
not.
flyers throughout the school."
I mean, we could do that. Like,
Can we not like do stuff in our first period video class with the pod? Like, can we like?
we could. I mean,
We actually could probably.
First period, I just have world geography.
yeah. In high
Chris
school,
and
we
my-
have no classes
Chris
together.
and my first period is video, and we're probably gonna do like podcast stuff there, hopefully, because
Mm-hmm.
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna make us choose between Premiere and Vegas.
Yeah, and I use Vegas, and I'm really skilled
too.
in Vegas.
I use Vegas, and I'm not skilled in Vegas.
I'm skilled in Vegas.
I mean, I'm kind of skilled. I try to be skilled, but like all I know how to do is like cut and like
and I don't know
upload
how to do
and do
anything.
Yes.
I know how to do stuff, but
And
I don't know.
Kind of don't have patience.
With
to
Chris's
learn.
new computer, I could probably edit like the best video in the world.
the best video in the world.
That computer is
you.
the worst thing I've ever used for editing. Like,
Shut up.
actually.
That's mean.
That's mean.
Since I've gotten my new computer, it's so much better for better for editing because on the computer that we're using right now that used to be mine, that's now Robbie's. It would take like an hour and 20 minutes to render an hour podcast, and on my new computer it literally takes 25 minutes, and it's like, what? Also, I figured out a new thing in Vegas where we can stop the audio from peaking, and it's like,
Chris, you know what you can do to stop the audio from peaking?
what? Don't touch. Yeah, but that also turns down the volume. Turn it back up. To stop it from peaking completely, you have to add a compressor in Sony Vegas.
Then do that.
Yeah, I did for episode 14.
Oh yeah. When you logged into my computer and like my Minecraft kept crashing, I went to Quora and like I was logged into your account and I just saw all those like podcast questions.
I'm glad you saw those.
Like I log in and I was somehow on Chris's account because he logged into his Google account on my computer.
Yeah.
And so
On Quora, I just ask a million podcast questions.
yeah, I just
like,
went onto Quora and I was on his page and he was like, "How to make Blue Yeti sound good? What bike to use to good but podcast?
how to get my microphone to sound like Markiplier?
Yeah." And somebody was like, "Well, do you sound like Markiplier?"
Oh yeah, someone was like, they gave me a really stupid answer. Like, I was like, how do I get my Blue Yeti microphone to sound at least similar to how Markiplier does?
And then
they thought I wanted to sound like the person Markiplier. And they're like, well, you shouldn't want to sound like someone else. You should be yourself, you know? And then I was just like, yeah, okay, thanks, dude. It's like,
and then
that's
some
not what
other
I
normal
asked.
person was like maybe turn up the gain or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and that other person gave me actual valid things that I've been doing already that didn't work. Anyways.
Turn up.
I
that
kinda wanna
Turkish
look at those
gain,
questions
you gotta
right now.
Get an actual good mic.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at those questions because they're funny. Let's just read these questions.
Okay, reading questions on the podcast.
How to get my mic to sound something like Markiplier? Oh, you know, the video where the person reads
See,
mispronunciations.
look, I'm
of
somehow
pregnant?
just
Yes.
logged into your account.
Wow.
Let's see, what is it?
I left my ear unlocked.
That says car.
Oh,
Dyslexia 100.
It says I left my car unlocked and found a phone in it when I.
but that looks like an E from far away.
Far away.
Far away, or am I just blind?
Yeah, I thought it was ear at first too.
I left my ear unlocked.
How do I get Blue Yeti microphone to stop peaking when I raise my voice? How
Never.
to get my Blue Yeti microphone to sound good? How do sound like Markiplier? Let's see.
How do Markiplier?
How do move voice when I raise my voice?
I became an
Stand further away from it. Chris,
What?
how you asked how to get the mic stop peaking when you raise
Stand
your voice.
further
Oh my
away
god,
from it.
yeah.
And somebody was just like, stand further away from it.
That guy, I hate
became a
that.
musician later in life and grew up with. That's
Why'd you write your whole life story? Look.
Later on, I watched Michael Jackson. What do you?
I don't-
want from?
Wait, what?
Just wrote his whole life story.
Literally.
I like how he said stand further away from the mic, even though when we stand far away from the mic,
You
it
can't
sounds-
hear anything.
It sounds like this, and it's like, does anyone want to listen to a podcast that sounds like this constantly?
Where we're all just far away and screaming.
Yeah, you know how Julian sounded earlier? Yeah, that's a great podcast.
Hot.
How do I get my Blue Yeti microphone to sound good at a distance from 1 to 2 feet away? Put it in a good sounding room. I mean, my room's good sounding, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have good acoustics.
it's apparent
Hey.
the acoustics are better than my room.
Does it sound
You
good
need
at
to get
6
sound
inches?
Yeah.
What is the problem with the sound? Is it too bright?
Oh yeah, Chris from Oni and G, Chris. He was talking about that and how he would look up these tutorials on YouTube and they would always say things like, oh, it's too bright, and then you have to adjust like the ambiance, and then he complained about it because it was
You already sound similar to Markiplier.
because it was so stupid.
If not, no equipment is going to help you with that. Instead, just be
work-
you.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I never get good answers from Cora.
Yeah,
Much
maybe you should
farther
move to
than
Yahoo
me.
Answers.
As for equipment,
My brother uses Yahoo. He doesn't have a Gmail. I like how hard you're laughing at that. Jeez. Have we really been going on for 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Over 50 minutes. It's an hour.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm dying.
Oof, alright.
I don't know why I laughed so hard at that.
All right.
But you notice how that laugh was like completely different than any laugh I've ever done?
Yes.
It was like a,
You're becoming me.
It
Yeah.
sounded like the Count.
the cow. What?
The fucking Sesame Street dude.
The sesame.
You know,
Sesame
the
dude.
vampire who counts.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Robbie's room right now, it's actually a good temperature.
For once in our
Hey.
goddamn lives.
Yep.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Robbie, how many times? How many times do I have to say it?
How many dimes do I have to give you?
How many times do I have to
How
count?
many times do I have to go?
Final topic. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Don't worry,
Cue
we're
the
not
outro
leaving.
music.
Oh.
Don't worry, we're not leaving.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
Aw.
Aw.
I like how we always say cue the outro music like 5 minutes before we actually end the podcast. It's
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
I was about to say something, but I don't remember.
How many people have said that they'd speed past the light at this point?
Like 2.
Your mom, Angel, Levi.
What light?
The,
What? Like,
I don't know. The most famous light on this podcast.
Yeah, no. I
Why-
love that Julian actually agreed with us.
I can't
so,
believe
like, that
Julian.
seems shady.
But yeah, 3 people have agreed so far. I'm not sure what Ethan said actually.
he said, I don't know.
I think he said yeah, so yeah.
Did we even ask Ethan?
Yeah. I think that was the episode when we introduced that hypothetical.
I have crab rave stuck in my head now.
Okay, you know what? Let's just end the podcast.
No, let's
now.
play crab rave. Can we play crab rave as the
The outro music.
Yes.
All right, I'll
Would
play
that
it.
get us copyrighted?
No.
Yeah, it will. If we play it for 20 seconds, but I think if we play it for less. We're getting copyrighted for using our outro music now, by the way.
We are.
Yeah.
Is that music fair use? Or like,
Yeah, they can steal all our money. I think they're
the
putting
money that we don't make?
Yeah, if we made money, I think they could steal like all of it. Also, I'm not sure, but they might also be able to put ads in our videos now.
What? But,
Because they own the song. Because apparently if you put 20 seconds of a song, that other person that made that song owns your entire video now. Alright, anyways, cue the outro music. Goodbye.
we have to find actually good. Okay, bye-bye. Good stop recording.
cold